Things about how to use Google Expeditions in your classroom to take your students on another adventure. So here I've got two iPads. Both iPads or devices need to be on the same wireless network in order to run Google Expeditions. So on the right I have the teacher leader iPad, and then on the left is going to be the student. I'm going to try to load both of them at the same time, but I might have to stop mirroring both of them here in a moment. So I'm going to go to Expeditions on the teacher iPad. And you'll have to log into your school Google account, and you can see what Wi-Fi you're on there. It will say you're connected to the GHS iPad one, depending on where you are. I am going to be the guide because I'm the teacher. I can use the search up in the top right to search for expeditions, and there is a spreadsheet of all the expeditions that you can find. But I'm just going to go to the North Pole today to kind of show you how this will look. And when I'm ready, I'm going to click on it here, and then on the left I'm going to take my students there. They're going to load up expeditions. Let's see if it can handle both of these or not. And it automatically puts them as an explorer. They are the student, and then they're going to just click on join. You can also use Google Cardboard viewers with this if you have smaller devices or your students have their own devices. So I have some that you can use and borrow and check out with your students to take them on these expeditions. I have 4 of them right now, so we're looking to try and see how it works and go from there. As you can see, the student one says it's waiting for the teacher because I have not hit the play button. So I'm down on my iPad, going to hit play, and let's see if it will work or not. It may not want to be able to mirror it, and it does not want to. So I'm going to stop mirroring one of them here in a second. So you can see on the right here, it gives the teacher all the directions and information they can tell their students. It gives them some questions that they can ask their students about. And then when they're ready to start moving and going exploring, they're going to click on what they want to take their students to first. So if I say, let's go to the pole first, it's going to zoom me in over there, and I can give them some information. I can also take my finger and look up. I can look around just by using my finger on the iPad, or I can actually hold up the iPad and move my body all around like a 360 view. So it's really cool. If I want to take them to the ship, the students will see an arrow on their iPad, and I'll show you kind of how that works in a second, so they can see what direction that they need to go to find where the ship is. So it helps those younger students as well as older students stay focused. Then when you're ready to go to the next scene, you just swipe over, and we want to see who lives at the North Pole. It's going to give me again my information, background info, tie in the real world, what students already know about it, give them some questions that they can talk about, and then take them to the first spot that you want to go. And you don't have to do everything on here. You can pick and choose what's best for your content, or just let your students explore, which is really cool. So here's some more. We're going to say swimming below the ice. We're going to take them down below. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to stop mirroring this one, this iPad, the teacher one, and I'm going to switch it over now so you can just see the student one. So let's see if we can get back into expeditions that way. Now I'm looking at the student iPad, and let's see if this will work or not. You can see the arrow is there, and I'm moving my iPad around, but it doesn't want to load my video on here. So unfortunately, I can't show you that part on there. But that is just a little sneak of what Google Expeditions looks like, and there are a ton of expeditions that are there to help with anything from the nervous system to exploring places to going on trips around the world, learning about Native Americans. So check it out, it's really cool. The other one I want to show you is called Google Street View. This is really cool. Google Street View also allows you, this full screen here, it allows you to take 360 type images. So I'm going to go in here and skip this part. Okay. And we're going to go on here. So you can already view 360 type images of places if you want to. So if I want to search for a specific place, let's just say Grand Canyon. Canyon Park. All right, here we go. So it's going to take us there, and it's going to give us some choices down here that I can already view. And some of these things you'll notice have the little goggles, which means it has access to use Google Cardboard again with it. So if I go to the Grand Canyon here, this time using the street view, I can go to anyone's pictures that I want. So if I want to view this one here, I can. And there are those goggles up in the top, so that's where you could have your students put on those Google Cardboard and actually go there, or they can use the iPads. And all I'm doing is using my finger to rotate around. I can see the river down there. I can zoom in with my fingers there, and I can look at the different layers that have been carved out as well. So really cool to be able to do 360 type videos there. Now, let's say you want your students to create their own 360 image though. Maybe you're doing something outside and you want to do that. So we're going to add, we're not going to link a 360 camera, we don't have that, but we are going to use our camera to do 360 type images. So open camera. And all you're going to do, so here I am in my room, you go around and you have to make sure you get each dot as you go. And it's going to make you keep doing that all the way around the room, up to the top, down to the bottom, so you can have your students create their own 360 image of a place or a topic or something that they're studying, which is really cool as well. So there you have it. There's a little snippet of Google Street View and Google Expeditions app. They are located on the iPads for you to use. And we're going to check out some other things, Google tools with Get Googly. So see you soon.